What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here at DataDash, and today is December 23rd of 2020. Well, folks, I hope you all are having a fantastic day wherever you are. And in today's video, I want to spend some time not only to take a look at Bitcoin as we're holding up near the all-time highs in price, but along with that as well, spend some time to dive in through the altcoin market and focus in on this news going on with XRP, where in the last 24 hours, we've seen an over 33% decline, a third of the value getting cut off after already multiple days of sell-off, going in some major news that XRP is facing with the SEC. So let's go ahead and dive straight into it, guys. Taking a look over the last 24 hours here, we can see the vast majority of cryptocurrencies here are in negative territory. This is not only following, in this case, again, the dichotomy, this shift that we've seen where Bitcoin has continued to lead the market, but also with the news that's going on with XRP. So just taking a quick look at Bitcoin here as, to kind of point out that dichotomy in price here and also in market dominance, we can see very clearly Bitcoin after pretty much each and every dip, even after great rallies, people are coming in and buying price here. They're buying these types of opportunities or we get a discount in price. And it is really great to see here. It showcases that the strength right now is in Bitcoin as an asset. And again, I think for someone like myself, I'll be honest, who's been pretty big on position on altcoins, overall, I'm still definitely well up from when I went bullish back in September of 2019 on altcoins. At the same time, I have lost a lot of my Bitcoin comparative in this case, to be completely fair. And I think it's been a really good teaching lesson for me personally and a lot of other people. But there's also been some kind of big catalyst events as of recent that are kind of altering altcoin dominance and really aren't hitting so much the broader altcoin market. And that's what's going on with XRP. So for those who don't know yet, XRP itself as a cryptocurrency is a native token to the Ripple network. You've probably heard of people just talking about it as Ripple, and I've honestly said for years that I don't think I see any problem with just calling it Ripple. Well, anyways, above all, I think the community has much bigger problems to worry about right now because the SEC is filing a charge here that, in this case, Ripple Labs had basically filed an unregistered security with the creation of XRP. Now, the general debate here is generally as follows. The SEC sees it that they issued a security, basically something that had an ambition to either give ownership over the Ripple network or guarantee some form of profit. Basically, it meets what's known as the Howey test, which determines if something is a security or not. And then on the other end of Ripple's side, they believe that in this case, they've just created a currency like Bitcoin, that this is something that is meant for payments. It's meant for nothing else. It's just meant in this case to transact value. Now, again, I'm not here really per se to debate too much about my opinion overall, but this is a very, very big deal because overall, if we take a look here, great, the block is spamming me. In this case, they're talking about possibly having trying to raise capital of over $1.3 billion. And this is not only important in this sense, but they have done multiple OTC institutional buy orders where they have sold large amounts of XRP in order to raise capital, in order to fund the development through Ripple Labs. And again, this whole argument of whether or not XRP is actually valuable within the ecosystem, it's useful. This is something, I guess, that's up for debate. But we have to make something very clear here. Ripple and XRP as a whole really aren't the cleanest company. They've had constant bot networks along with that as well. When it comes to news that comes out, they've utilized market makers to a very high extent to drive up price and to get people excited around that news. A lot of different things that already were questionable. But the thing about XRP's token and why there's a case here to be made for the SEC that I think the market is starting to finally realize is that above all, when it comes to XRP as a token and the partners that the partner banks that utilize Ripple's network, that's the whole goal. It's supposed to be an alternative network to SWIFT, generally speaking. The vast majority of banks don't use XRP in transactions. They're just simply transacting over the Ripple network. So it's very interesting to see the SEC coming out now at this case, and I think the market is reacting quite promptly here. If we take a look at most exchanges here, You're seeing pretty high dollar volume, and along with that, a very big set of sell-off. Now, we actually, for the newsletter guys, we actually got out the other day of our XRP position. I think we bought most of our position back here in the mid part of November on the discount. So it made a slight profit on it, could have taken much more home, but luckily we at least protected ourselves, and now it's down to around 33.7 cents. And to be honest, guys, if this continues to develop, I think this is going to shock the market even more. It really has put a stain on altcoin dominance, to be fair with you all. If you don't want to just take a look at it, the last key support line we have a chance to hold here is right now. So basically, we don't want to see another 1 to 1.5 to 2% decline in altcoin dominance, because that would really break some key support levels. After that, I mean, you want to maybe hope that it's going to hold 28% dominance. So it really sucks here. But again, it leads to a bit of distortion on the overall altcoin market here, seeing how XRP has performed. Most other altcoins are holding up quite nicely. Taking a look at Ether, it's doing fine, holding up towards well above $600. Litecoin, looking like it's coming to test up this key line of resistance here that's weighed down price for two lower highs here back in May of 2018 and also June of 2019. Uni as well, one of our big DeFi plays on the market, coming up here, building an ascending triangle here. And then along with that as well, we've got Chainlink building a wedge of slightly higher lows and lower highs. So when we look at this picture of altcoin dominance again, I look to be quite excited here, because it showcases to me that, you know, whether capital is going to come into XRP or whether it's going to leave XRP, that I think a lot of it is going to flow into other cryptocurrencies if it's not XRP. And in that case, I think we're going to see a lot of that shift into a lot of the smaller cap altcoins in the market, some of which, you know, small and mid cap plays we've been positioned in. Again, I don't want to comment too much here. It's not really my jurisdiction. I'm no legal expert in regards to XRP or Ripple or securities law in this case. I do understand the basics. I understand the Howey test. And I'm someone who, above all, guys, has really good intentions. And again, this is why I've always talked about, more than anything, XRP just being kind of something that I speculate on from time to time. I've never really wanted to make the long-term case for XRP as an asset. But again, there's some of you out there who are in XRP. I don't mean to be completely bluntly negative. I wish you all the best in this case. But above all, there was a lot of things in this case that we had to be concerned about for quite some time with XRP. And now it's interesting to see, you know, it's really not the end of the world. We're just basically down to where we were back in early November. We'll see if it can get a rebound, if it can win out the case. Above all, no matter what happens, it's probably going to mean that they're going to incur, especially with how the market is reacting now, that they're going to be incurring some kind of hefty fine, as a lot of companies end up facing when it comes to issuing securities in the crypto space. So anyways, that's it for today's news, guys. I'm curious to hear, above all, what you all think. If you like this video, please drop a like. It's one of the best things you can do for this channel to help us grow in the long run. Leave a comment down below what you think about this situation. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and if you're interested in getting started with crypto and earning 10% interest on stablecoins, you can check out Digifox down below in the description. It's a great place to get started with crypto, as well as getting started with bettering your financial future. Anyways, everyone, that's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.